Applaud Chris Rock for recovering, keeping the show moving. It was an incredibly dignified response. I'll say this, Will Smith can't take a joke. Chris Rock can take a...
Did y'all see how Will Smith got publicly mad again at people for making fun of his wife? He had a lot to say this time, and you definitely don't want to miss out on it. Stay tuned till the end to get a glimpse of what actually happened. Before we proceed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more tea on this couple. Anyway, back to what we had been talking about. If you have been catching up with the news, you would know that Will Smith and Jada have been the center of attention for quite some time now. First, it happened because the couple came out in public about their relationship and the weird dynamics of it. Then it happened again because Will Smith slapped somebody on global television for his wife. Now, to be honest, what else do they expect? Actions like these will eventually lead to them getting targeted. Anyway, let me give you a brief rundown of what went down with the two. People started talking about them because the couple gave the media tons to talk about. It all began when there was a talk of the two cheating on each other. But how did that unfold? And did they really cheat on each other? Or was there more under the covers that we didn't know about? Stay tuned to find out more details of what happened between the two. Both Jada and Will were seen in the middle of cheating rumors at different stages in their marriage. The word infidelity was talked about a lot. Will said, "There's never been infidelity in our marriage. Jada and I talk about everything, and we have never surprised one another with anything, ever." As of September, he ended years of rumors that he was having an affair and cheating on Jada. They are both 50 years old. He cleared the rumors up by stating that they had been in an open relationship. I'm surprised a couple of their age and hype in Hollywood is still that open about the relationship. Here is what people had to say about the relationship. This one Twitter user indicated that Will was the one getting cheated on. She said, "Let's be clear, Jada Pinkett Smith has an open relationship. Will Smith does not." While another user countered the argument by saying that Will Smith has done his fair share of cheating as well. The tweet said, "That's not true. Will has openly admitted to having so much sex it makes him physically sick. Don't dogpile on just the woman for having sex. She made mistakes, sure, but a ton of the hate is rooted in misogyny." While some people here were of the view that Jada was in the right, and she wasn't doing anything wrong if she was part of an open relationship. This one Twitter user said, "Men don't like Jada Smith because she got some outside men. They feel like it emasculated Will Smith. LMAO, and Will got some outside women. They were in an open relationship. Jada did what plenty of men do, and y'all can't stand it. God forbid women have a say in their relationship." You know what? Well said. While some villainized Will, others felt bad for him. This one Twitter user said, "The emotional abuse in Jada and Will Smith is too much. Chances are Will even agreed to the open marriage because he loved her too much to lose her." But even after all of that, Will Smith didn't budge from loving his wife unconditionally. When jokes were made about the entire debacle, he came out in the public and told the world that the relationship had been opened by both consenting adults. Things got even worse when Jada's long-term battle with alopecia turned into a joke in front of the whole world. Do you know what happened at the Oscars? Members of the crowd were shocked and amused when Smith delivered an open-handed slap on Rock, a strike picked up by the microphones on the stage. "Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me," Rock said, visibly shocked. The crowd may have first assumed the slap was a joke, but it rapidly became apparent that Smith's rage and the smack were serious. And according to rumors, fans are still eager to hear how Queen Beyoncé responds. "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth," Smith said after returning to his seat. He was so mad at Chris Rock for making fun of his wife that he said the entire phrase out loud twice. But what made him so angry? Now, I know it's easy to get all pissed off with Will Smith because he could have handled that much better. But let's see what triggered him. Who knows, you might actually side with him after finding out the truth. Jada Smith had been suffering from an illness called alopecia areata for a long time. This illness has caused her to lose her hair. But at the Oscars, Chris Rock was not sensitive about her hair loss, and it really upset Smith. It wasn't even accidental, as Jada has been open on social media acknowledging the difficulties of hair loss. So we're sure that Chris Rock and the writers of the Oscars knew about that. After the slap, he immediately tried to lighten the situation by sending a message out to Jada. He said, "Jada, I love ya. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it." Rock had joked. If you think this entire debacle with the slap was the end of it, you have got it wrong. That is when the hatred for Will Smith's wife began. There were tweets all over the internet. This one Twitter user posted a meme, while other Twitter users got a little carried away with her joke and said, "Jada Pinkett Smith is emotionally and mentally abusive to her husband. If roles were reversed, everyone would see the red flags, but instead they just see a powerful woman." Another user also hinted at Jada Smith's previous relationship with Tupac and said, "I'm starting to believe that Tupac faked his death just to get away from Jada Pinkett Smith." If you think that was mean, another Twitter user said this, "Never dated Jada Pinkett Smith." Then there was a post of a meme to explain the joke. Not just your average people, but celebrities too had a lot to say about the whole thing. Some were in favor of Will Smith, while others were pretty pissed at him for what he did on stage. Minnie Driver spoke with People at the Vanity Fair Oscar party, saying of the incident, "I think that we were part of something incredibly personal, and it broke my heart. Deeply personal between some people. It was, I don't know. The world right now, we're living in high-stress times. People feel things incredibly deeply, and it's an expression of that." Comedian Kathy Griffin added in her own post, "Let me tell you something. It's a very bad practice to walk up on stage and physically assault a comedian. Now we all have to worry about who wants to be the next Will Smith in comedy clubs and theaters." Amy Schumer wrote on Instagram that she was triggered and traumatized by the event. There's no doubt that watching the slap occur in real time must have been upsetting, but Schumer's words arguably fit into a long legacy of white women overstating harm and centering ourselves in situations that don't actually involve us. Looks like the world won't stop making fun of Jada and Will, and while the world won't stop, the two of them feel pretty strong in their relationship. I mean, what's stronger than someone literally punching another person just because of a joke? And there you have it, folks. That was all we had for you today. Thanks for sticking around. Check out some of these other videos we have for you. And we'll see you again soon.